over here. Make some noise for Ross O'Neill.
So, I know everyone hates Drake now, but I just want to say, I hated Drake first. The reason being is, I got carjacked listening to a Drake album. And I don't know if you've ever listened to a Drake album, but it's even worse when you're getting carjacked. And you know, I'm going through a divorce, so I had really two options. A, become a comedian. B, kill myself. And I've already tried 9 times. If I hit double digits, I finally have to admit I'm just doing it for attention. But you know, the whole divorce process has not stopped me from what a lot of people call being a slut. I like the term being a good networker. Such a good networker, in fact, that I got posted on Are We Dating the Same Man Facebook page. My friend thought the comments were so funny, she sent them to me. She goes, Ross, I can't believe you only got yellow flags. And you know, there was 3 comments that really stuck out. The first one being, you know, he always hits me up for sex after a breakup. It's not my fault she said yes the first 3 times. Another girl said, I don't really know him, but his dad's pretty cool.
Oh my god.
That made me wonder if me and my dad are Eskimo brothers yet. So I asked him. Unfortunately, we are. Lastly, the one that really stung was some girl said, I've never heard of him being abusive, just clinging. And somehow that hurt worse. And you know, with the whole divorce thing, I have been drinking a lot, and people have called me an alcoholic. But I don't like that. I think there should be tiers of alcoholism. Like, I'm not the type of alcoholic that beats my girlfriend just because I had a bad day. I'm not the type of alcoholic that takes a shot with my McMuffin in the morning. I'm the type of alcoholic that I go drinking after work, and then I make bad decisions, and then I drink because of those bad decisions. So what I'm really trying to say, I guess until I make a good decision while drunk, I'm just kind of fucked. And you know, all these white people talk about having their black card. I don't even feel like I have my white card. The closest thing I got is knowing both my parents. I have never lived in a trailer park. I have never called the HOA on my neighbor. I have never thought about shooting up a school. And I haven't been kicked out of a Chili's no matter how hard I've tried. But I will say, I am into Reiki, and if you don't know what Reiki is, it means I do energy healing, which in short means I like women who collect rocks. And so, you know, I started recently seeing a mixed chick, and I'm a ginger, and I'm really concerned about having a child though with her. Just because I don't know if I can handle my child being called 2 of the hard R's. But you know, this might be a shocker to a few of you, and not a shocker to some of you. I was an addict for 10 years, and I don't have a lot of life accomplishments, but I do have a few things I like to call drug accomplishments. The first thing being, I feel like I'm one of the few people to smoke crack and not like it. The reason being, at that point in my life, all I wanted to do was get high and not die, which is the complete opposite of what I want to do now, which is to not get high, but definitely die. Then, I have won Smile of the Week in Crime Times, not once, but twice. And if you don't know what that is, that means my mugshots look better than a lot of people's Tinder profile pictures. And you know, I've smoked DMT over 130 times, and if you don't know what that is, it means I've seen the beginning and end of the universe more times than your depressed friend has seen episodes of The Office. And being a drug addict comes with a lot of traumatizing things, but there was one thing I would not let traumatize me. And that was going to be the drive-bys. I was the smart one to live in the basement. And you know, with all the trauma about being a drug addict, I did start seeing a therapist and psychiatrist, as I think most of the comedians in this room should. And the thing that shocked me the most was I got diagnosed as being autistic. Ha ha ha. A few things popped into my mind. The first one being, damn, I really wish I got the train autism instead of the substance abuse one. The second one being, I might be a real world 6, but I am definitely an autistic 10. And you know, finally, eating 10 pounds of chicken tenders in a week finally made sense. That's why we end on that joke. Thank you so much. My name's been Ross O'Neill. You can follow me at Ross O'Comedy.
Make some noise for Ross O'Neill.